100.
Who knew that in 2018, 2017, whatever, how long has that show been on, that you'd have reality shows about tattoo artists?
But the funny thing about that, ain't now nigga did no tattooing.
I was about to say, you never see people doing tattoos.
Since season 1. Now, season 1, they did do tattoos.
Yeah.
Ever since I watched that joint, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because I did start watching it at first.
Mm-hmm.
But later on, I was like, hold on. Ain't nobody getting no tattoos. Yeah. Who working? Who doing the ink?
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing no tattoos.
Yeah, I'd be wondering about some of these quote unquote reality shows now. I think they be lunching.
They scripted.
Yeah, you know they are. You know they are.
Well, I ain't gonna. Well, I say scripted to the point. I say staged, not scripted.
Yeah, staged.
They put you in a situation where you react a certain kind of way.
Reactionary TV.
All right, let me go ahead. Let's go and get started.
Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping.
What's good? It was good. I am your host, Jason JWilldoes, and I got my guy over here, Sam, Ivan, the Grizzly.
That'd be me.
The Great.
That'll be me. What it do, man? What's going on?
Man, nothing much. Nothing much at all. How was the weekend?
The weekend was lovely, man. The weekend was lovely.
Man, so it's a lot to discuss, but I'm gonna have to start off, man. Hey, Black History Month is now over, my nigga. Black History Month is now over. And the only reason why I say that,
why?
Deontay Wilder, man.
Complete breaks beat off him.
Man, Deontay Wilder came out. The nigga, okay, when the nigga came out for the fight, the nigga had all the ancestors on the wall. You saw Madam C.J. Walker. You saw everybody on the wall. Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Mary McLeod Bethune. I was like, man, this nigga Rosa Parks, everybody. I'm like, man, this nigga, he is summoning all the ancestors.
Summoning but they didn't answer him though.
Man, that nigga face down like Apollo Creed.
Man, what?
Dude.
That boy got knocked. That boy was hanging through the ropes, man. Man was hanging through the ropes like Martin.
So when I watched this, after I watched it, I was like, man, this whole, all 7 rounds was the episode of Martin.
With Tommy Hearns.
Tommy Hearns.
Yep, it was.
Give me a bucket of fries. 2 chitlins and some sunflower seeds. Man, that nigga was...
I won't fight no more.
I love you. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to. Man, it was so funny. All of a sudden, you saw this nigga was trying to throw a punch, and all of a sudden, you saw a white towel just float.
Man,
they didn't throw it. It just like.
It just felt like a leaf, a single leaf out of a tree. Cause he got his ass beat.
Man.
That man got the brakes beat off him, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. He was outclassed all the way.
So while I'm sitting up here watching them prepare, the fight was getting ready to come up or whatever. I'm like, man, I'm sitting up here getting hype. I'm like, man, Deontay finna whoop the dog shit.
Yeah, that's what everybody thought, really.
This nigga all zen, he in his yoga pose. Getting massages and everything.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury over here got bitches. He laughing, telling jokes. This nigga dancing, all kind of shit. I'm like, man, Tyson Fury. I'm like, this nigga ain't even practicing. What is he doing?
Yeah, he was. I think he already had in his head, I'm finna beat the brakes off, dude. I think he had in his head like, he ain't finna do nothing.
This nigga chilling like he just got finished fucking.
Yep. All relaxed and man, boy, jovial and all kind of stuff. Got about 3-4 women with him.
Right.
He ain't had no pressure on him. This seemed like to me.
That man got beat by a gypsy.
Yeah.
A gypsy.
And got out. And then Fury threw way more punches.
Dude, man, when I saw that,
he threw way more punches than Wilder did.
Now, watching the fight, honestly, I thought the nigga threw less than that.
Who, Wilder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did.
I thought the nigga threw like 7. So I was like, this nigga threw 25 punches.
Man.
I was like, dude.
Because they showed they percentage, right? And it was like 26-30.
Right.
But Tyson Fury's punches, he threw like 50 more punches or something, or 30 something more punches. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, you can't be out punched like that. And I ain't a boxer, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, you ain't, unless you putting a death blow on somebody. And that's what I think he used to doing, is just knocking folks out. But this time he ain't catch Fury like he did the last time we knocked him down or whatever. Knocked him down twice, I think, and he got back up. But this time, man, Fury was landing some punches, like, and Wilder was looking like, oh shit.
Deontay used to being a bully.
Yeah, he really is.
He's used to bullying a nigga, coming in, watching that fight. I was at the barbershop today. Watching that fight, it was like rewatching the Buster Douglas Mike Tyson fight all over again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got this big out of shape ass nigga. I'm like, man, Buster Douglas finna get his ass knocked out.
That's what everybody thought. They thought Buster would get the brakes beat off him. Boy, we wrong.
It was something that I probably should have paid attention to at the beginning of the fight, where I should have known it was over with. So like, when Mike Tyson used to come in the ring and they stand in front of each other, Mike Tyson would have this look, like when y'all looking at each other, he never looks away from you.
Yeah, never.
He always, wherever your head move, he like.
Yep.
Deontay Wilder does that too. But on this occasion, he looked down, he looked away. He looked at him a little bit, but it was like he looked and then it's like he looked off. He would look at you and then look off. I was like, I don't know, man. This something might be over.
Yeah.
When that nigga get hit in the mouth and that nigga started bleeding, I was like,
yeah.
I was like, hold on, man. What is going on?
Yeah, buddy.
And then I will say this, it was a good fight, but I hate how Tyson Fury boxes. This little twitchy moving,
this stuff
where he keep doing like this. You can't get a rhythm.
Yeah.
You like, if I'm fighting you, I can't get a rhythm to box you, because it's like, it's about timing. And you sitting up here twitching your arms and stuff like this. I don't even know when you finna start swinging at me.
Right.
And Tyson Fury, he swing with both hands. So there's a picture that they got where this nigga Deontay Wilder face looked like it's about to go in 2 different directions. When you look at it's 2 green gloves in the picture.
It sure is.
It's a jab, but the real blow is when he come with that right cross.
He sure did. He did hit him twice, man.
So, but no, he not really trying to hit with the jab. He's sticking out there where you looking at this.
And then he hits you with
he coming both with it at the same time. So I was like, man.
Yeah. That was I saw that. I think I saw it on a picture earlier. Or like it was just a still pic. And it showed, because I was looking, man, he had both gloves right there. And then he caught Wilder with that other one, man. And then when that dude ear started bleeding, that was a wrap. It was done. When his ear started bleeding, it was done. He was done for. And it's a good thing they threw that towel, because you don't know if he had brain damage or what. You know what I'm saying?
Have you noticed? So I've been paying a lot of attention after the fight. Have you noticed they haven't said anything since he came from out of the hospital? If he's even left the hospital. Yeah,
they didn't say a word.
So, yeah.
I don't know, but taking up, and that's what we were talking about in one of the sports groups, was that, man, Like people was like, why they? Because at first I was like, man, why why did they stop it? But then when you go back and look at it, and you see all that blood pouring out of his ear like that, I was like, oh no, that's not good, dog.
Well, it wasn't just that. That nigga wasn't defending himself no more.
Yeah, he wasn't. He
wasn't
started
putting his arms up.
Yeah, and when he did put them up, he had them kind of up, like basically like that was what you call like when a person like doing something subconscious. It was kind of like muscle memory. Like he was just putting his hands up. Basically, it was the lowest form of primitive to protect myself type of thing. Because he wasn't there when that ref got in between them, and I looked, man, that dude eyes was like this big. He was looking like, and that ref was like, that's it. Because his eyes started getting big, like he was in a daze. I said, oh no, it's a wrap. That dude, he ain't there no more.
I think he wanted to get knocked out. I think
he wanted to get knocked out. I think he wanted to go down.
If you gonna beat me, you
gotta put me down.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's what it was too.
So I understood where he was coming from, where he was like, hey man, I wanted to go out on my shield, this, that, and other. I understand that part because in a boxer's mind mentality is like pretty much until I'm knocked out, the fight is never over.
It's not over.
Because I can get back up, as long as I can still throw that punch, I can probably knock him out.
Right.
So that's all he was thinking. Cause he kept doing this shit like he cocking a gun, nigga. How are you trying to cock a gun with your fist while a nigga trying to punch at you? Now I know that it's coming. You sitting up here holding it.
Yep.
Like, dude, stop it, man.
Somebody, what's the guy? I can't think of his name. He's a boxing analyst. And he said, he was like, man, y'all is not a popular opinion. But he was like, man, he said, I don't mean no harm, but Deontay Wilder just can't fight. He can't box to me. He was like, man, he just don't do anything that I think is spectacular. He's just powerful, right? But he was like, he don't impress me as a boxer at all. He just he came at a time where you really don't have anybody in that class.
Okay,
you know
so I will agree with that. So watching Deontay, he has mixed street fight with boxing.
with boxing.
With boxing. So that right that he throwing out street fighting, that's labeled as a haymaker.
Right.
We throw haymakers all the time with no training or anything like that.
Right.
So how he throw that joint is like throwing that wild haymaker.
Yep.
That nigga coming back like he's scratching his back.
Yeah. He reached out.
Throwing that joint. So I can kind of see that. And if you putting him on the ropes and backing him back, that's when you see that he does not really have any boxing. Because he doesn't know when to, all right, this might get me on the ropes. Let me hit him in his body or something like that. He's only going for the knockout.
He's only going for and that's what man, you hit it right on the head. I have been listening to ESPN since last night, and that's all they was saying was like, man, he always going for the kill shot, and that's what got him in trouble. It exposed him last night. You know what I'm saying? Because the punishment that them dudes, man, looking at them big dudes, right, in the heavyweight class. I could get hit like that and I would be knocked, like just one jab probably from one of them.
Man, you'll be knocked out from a body shot.
You'd be knocked, exactly. You'd be knocked out from a body shot, like broken rib, cracked rib, something else, you know what I'm saying? I mean, your body whole, your whole side have a contusion, but them dudes, man, from last night, I mean, it shows you how brutal the sport is, but it also shows you, man, they still humans. But when that dude took that shot and that his lip started, his mouth started bleeding, his lip was all over the place, I was like, man, they might need to holler right now because that man took a shot and his whole face distorted when he got hit. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that John probably should have been over with after 5.
After 5, yeah.
It probably should have been over with after 5. But in the world of boxing and MMA, it's like you can never really tell if a person is out.
That's
so
true.
it's up to the ref to stop it or he look like he's still
right.
It's up to that decision or the corner.
It's at the discretion of that ref in his corner. You're right, man. But I'm glad that they responded. 'Cause of course, that's their job. But I'm glad they responded last night because Wilder wasn't gonna stop. He wasn't gonna stop fighting.
No.
He was not gonna stop fighting. Like he would, if he had died in the ring last night, he would have.
Now that would have been ironic as much as he say he trying to catch a body in the ring.
Yeah, you ain't lying. 'Cause somebody caught him.
Man, I know I had a little poster around this. But
It was I think it was on that little table. You had one over here. I think it was on that little table. I think you about to move it.
well, I had already took the little post-it, the stuff that I was gonna read off of it off.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't gonna worry about it. But the reason why I was saying that Black History Month is over. So yeah, Deontay Wilder, he fell.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Kobe.
Yep. Lost Kobe. Yep.
You got Gail and Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
You got Gail and Oprah.
Yep.
You got Terry Crews.
It's been one hell of a Black History Month for Black folks this year, man. Damn.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So Walona died.
Yep. She died the other day.
What's her name? Esther Scott, the lady who played in Friday.
Oh yeah.
And the mother that was in Boyz in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
She died.
Damn.
She died right. I want to say she passed either the day after Walona died or the day before. Either way, they both died in the same day.
Yeah.
And we lost Pop Smoke.
Yep.
So it's like, dude, what the fuck is going on, man?
Yep.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot has been going on just in the month of February.
In the last 3 weeks, man.
Right.
Golly.
And that
Rough.
and that Pop Smoke shit, I bet when it's all said and done, it's gonna be somebody that he knew.
It's almost always, if not always, somebody you know.
That shit, that's scary as fuck, dude.
Man,
Getting done in by your nigga that you know,
well, see, you know, that's the thing about
that you kick it with, that you
yep. Because the access, like, man, they be, when you hear about people that be like that had them home invasions and stuff like that,
right?
It's always a cat that done been in the crib before. Because they know right where to go to get stuff. If they they'll rob you or take something, they know right where to go to.
Man, this shit's spooky, man.
Yeah, it is. But that goes to show you still, even though he hadn't just blew up, it goes to show you still that stuff like that can happen at any time, but it's a higher propensity to do it when you around folks and you trying to move forward and they still in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? And you've attained a little bit, you got a little something, and you still rolling with the same people. You know what I'm saying?
This is true, yeah.
And of course, man, folks gonna be like, you know, and God forbid you tell them no, that you can't do something for them. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, come on, man. We going to the club Friday, man. Get us in there, jump, man. Go on, drop us off a band each, man. And you be like, nah, my guy, I can't do it. You know, like, man, that ain't, you know, I'm out here working. You know, this a job for me, right?
True.
And you say no, oh damn, bro, it's like that. You can't help your boy out, man. You can't help your boy.
But man, I put it like this: if your relationship goes downhill because you say no the one time, or because you, hell, if I Pop Smoke as the example, he makes some music and you say, man, I don't like that John whack. Oh man, you don't fuck with me no more, man. You said my music whack. Like, dude, I just didn't like this song. We still cool.
Right, yep. But you know, man, people nowadays can't take that. Like, if they doing something, like you doing something and one of your partners be like, man, I can't really mess with that, man. That ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Man, folks be losing their mind over that stuff. Oh man, you ain't got your boy, huh? You don't support your boy.
Right.
Like, oh, okay. I mean, I just don't like that one. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, are we enemies now? It's like, oh, okay. Like, just because you don't like my stuff.
But yeah, in this day and age, it's almost like I done heard sayings like either you with me or you against me. get with me or get ran over, all those type of stuff. It's like, but dude, I'm not going to agree with everything that you say and do.
You say and do. Nope.
You're not going to agree with everything that I say and do. So how come you just can't agree to disagree about some situation and just see where it go? It's like, dude, if I say I don't like the junk and you say that junk straight or whatever, okay. And later on you find out that the junk was whack or something. Hey man, you was right, man. I should. And then that don't even happen. You don't even have the situation where your partner come back like, hey man, you was right about so and so.
Man, you gotta think about it too, man. When you talking coming from one place and trying to go somewhere else and growing, the folks that you was with before, they used to who you were. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
They really friends with, cause think about a dude like that. Like he was kind of finna get ready to blow, right? So now, and then go back, like look at in the past probably 25 years, all the artists that we saw that they got a little way. I mean, you look at Nip. Like to be honest, Nip hadn't really just blown up yet. Nip was still
he was only hot in his
pretty much
city,
in his city,
state,
exactly. Like, and people knew who Nip was. Like other artists had done stuff with him, so I kind of knew him from some stuff he did with Jadakiss and Ross and whatever, right? So I was familiar with him, but I wasn't like I didn't have
I wasn't on his music like that.
I wasn't just on his music like that. Then I started listening. I was like, oh, okay, I see why they mess with him,
right?
Because he got talent, he do his thing. Then I started doing a little research, but then he really was getting ready to like really, really blow, and then who killed him? One of his own.
Somebody that fuck with him. Or say they fuck with him.
Right. A nigga that's in pictures with him.
Right.
In the same game.
But
you know what I'm saying?
He get, well, I don't know. I don't know how the snitching thing go. Well, I know how it go, but at the same time, it wasn't like he told that man, hey, I don't fuck with you. He said, hey man, we on some other shit. Not today.
Right.
Not today.
Right. Roll on with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it's but then that's that jealousy shit, man. Oh damn, dog. You gonna tell me what to do? Who you supposed to be something bad or something? Niggas in their feelings. How you a G, you in your feelings? You know what I'm saying?
Well, technically, that's how a lot of niggas end up getting shot or whooped because niggas is in their feelings.
Exactly. There you go.
You know how many times niggas got their ass whooped at Denim and Diamonds because niggas was in his feelings?
Nigga was in his feelings.
You stepped on my shoes.
Yep.
That becomes in my feelings.
Yep.
Man, what the fuck, nigga? You stepped on my...
Bruh.
It's over with.
Bruh.
Over with. You stepped on my J's, nigga. You stepped on my Tim's,
It's 160 people in a 40 square foot room. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your shoes gonna get stepped on, dog.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Right.
And instead of just being like, oh man, my bad, bro. Oh man, it's all good, bro. You good? You know what I'm saying?
Now okay.
Man, what? Oh shit. Let's take this shit outside. Now let's shoot in this motherfucker.
I have realized.
Come on, man.
Shit escalates when you become the nice person. Yep. When you're the nice person.
Yeah.
Fuck you, nigga. Shit.
Yep.
Like, hold on, dog. Hey.
Yeah.
I've grown.
Right.
So I'm being nice.
Yep.
Let's get this clear. The reason why I'm being nice.
For real. Yeah. Because I'm trying to maintain what I got going on. I ain't trying to mess that up.
But in most cases, when you the nigga that's like, oh my bad, excuse me. Now they want to turn up.
Yeah, now they want to
look at this lame ass nigga.
Yeah.
Hey man.
I'm just telling you, dog, this ain't the place or time. So you gon' get
not only that, but there's gonna come a time where you're gonna bump into the real nice nigga.
Yep. By yourself.
And he gonna karate chop your motherfucking ass.
I done seen it happen.
Cause I've seen it happen where he really, like my nigga, like really being zen with this shit. Like, oh, excuse me, brother. I didn't mean to touch. I ain't mean, I ain't mean to step on your shoes. My bad, bro. And in some cases, might even brush the shoe off.
Might even brush that junk.
My bad, brother. Bro. I ain't mean to step on your shoes. Nigga looking at you all crazy. Now he done cussed you out. Hey man, I said my and we'll come back around like I said my apologies, brother.
Yeah.
I even wiped off the dust off your shoes. And you still talking. Now this nigga done came up, gave you a 3-piece, and you laid out. I'm like, hey man, my nigga came to you like Jesus Christ. Right?
For real.
He turned both cheeks.
Trying to save your life, dog. Just trying to save your life.
Hey.
Because this ain't what you want.
Hey, I have learned from watching, and I have learned by nigga just stepping up to you. I'm like, you know what? There's a reason why this nigga being super nice. This nigga might be a murderer.
Yep, he just might. It might be matter of fact, might be a serial killer.
Right.
Like, he probably killed 12 people this week already, in and out of town. Dude,
I was watching this show. I can't remember the name. I was watching this show. It was like a white guy. He was on the gun range. He was just shooting his sniper rifle. He was just shooting off the rounds. So he ran out of rounds and he was going to get some more bullets. He was asking the guy, he was like, hey, can I get these so-and-so rounds? He was like, yeah, man, we don't have those. We're out. Why don't you just shoot with those? He's like, no, I really need those. Can I shoot with those? It's like, look, man, just take those. We'll order some more. You have them tomorrow. Just go out there and do your thing. Just do you. He took the bullets. He was like, you want me to do me? Okay, Lord. I'll do me. Next thing you know, it was like 5 minutes later, that nigga was sniping off everybody at the gun range, except the nigga that he told that he was like, just shoot with these, to show him this is what I can do. I was like, nigga, y'all better stop messing with these folks, man. Leave these folks alone, man.
That's so true. Cause that's why, man, like, I'm glad. I thank God for growth, man. Cause it was at one point in time where when we were younger, we just
snap off.
It wasn't like we
did not care.
Didn't care. It wasn't like
who your opponent was.
Exactly. And it wasn't like we went nowhere looking for trouble. It was just the fact of us defending ourselves, and we was in front of folks, and we didn't want to seem like no punk, or we in front of a girl, so we don't want to seem like no pushover. And so you at the mall, you got your girl with you. You got a couple of your homeboys with you. Y'all walking around. You done got something from the Pro Image or Finish Line or Foot Locker or whatever. So, you cool.
You feel like you got money, you big shit.
Yeah, exactly. And you walking and a nigga walk past you, bump into you and knock your shoes out your hand. You like, damn. You like, damn, ugly ass nigga. You gonna knock my shit down, ain't gonna say nothing? And bro could have been like, excuse me, man. But you loud and shit. Your partners done got loud. My man like, hey, my brother, excuse me, man, I apologize. Then your gal start talking. Fuck this shit. You fuck this shit.
Don't let her start coming.
Hey, we from Smoky City.
Oh, Lord mercy, not the Smoky City.
We from Smoky City. We don't do that shit over there. But I know you ain't gonna let that man do it like that. I know you ain't going. That's what we say. I know you ain't going.
Oh, they still say it ain't going. They ain't going.
I know you ain't going. I know you ain't gonna let some lame ass nigga bump. My man standing there looking. Him and his folk quiet. They ain't said a word. I've been in this situation before where I was with some folks.
Man.
And it wasn't me that got bumped into, it was somebody else.
If the other six is still quiet.
I told a partner of mine, he got to tell you like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like, damn, bro, these junks here cost blah, blah, blah. My man standing there, he was like, my bad, bro. His folk ain't said nothing, but they done stuck their hands in their pocket and in they sweatshirt like this.
In their hoodie pocket.
I grabbed my homeboy by the back of his shirt. I said, Doc, I said, chill out, man. I said, I stepped up and said, man, it's straight, man. We good. Everything good, bro. I recognized the dude, first of all. I recognized him from Lamar Garden. That was the first thing. So when I saw him, I was like, wait a minute, man. I know this dude from somewhere.
When niggas start getting quiet and putting their hands in their hoodies.
Putting their hands in their hoodies and in their pockets and shit, and they ain't saying nothing, and they just looking at you, they done scoped out everybody over there. I said, hey, bro. I said, it's all good, man. We straight. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. I said, my man, he cool. Nah, fuck this shit. I said, nah, bro. Nah, don't do that. Man, what you talking? Nah, bro. We cool. We good. We good. Cause I done looked at this man about his.
Cause when the hands go in the hoodie, when the hands go in the hood of the pocket.
When the two partners behind them hands go in the pocket, I said, oh, nah,
we are now surveilling the scene.
For real.
Who all is finna be involved.
Who all finna be involved and where exit it.
Now when their hands come back out, they finna fight.
Yeah, it's something finna happen. I said, nah, bro, we good. I said, hey, my man. I said, hey, man, shit, that shit happened, dog. He was like, oh, okay. He was like, y'all straight? I'm like, man, we straight. We straight.
Because real talk, you could say we straight and then trust and believe they could sit out in the parking lot and just wait for you.
See, you already know how it go.
I know how it go.
You know how it go.
I know how it go.
That same night when we left, we was at the mall. We was at Oak Court Mall, as a matter of fact. I don't know how they know what entrance we parked at or what. We came outside. Them folks was outside in the parking lot. I said, man, look, don't y'all say shit. Get in the car and don't say a word.
I'm well aware because I have seen so many things pop off at the Mall of Memphis.
Mall of Memphis, it popped off all the time.
The Mall of Memphis, you can get your ass whooped on the second floor.
So we're
in the food court.
In the food court. Yep.
You can get your ass whooped there. You can get your ass whooped right there in front of the movie theater.
Yep.
In front of the entrance where the skating rink is.
Yep.
The ice skating rink is there.
Ice skating. Man. I get thrown into the drink machine. Break the drink, get thrown into that junk.
I seen a nigga ass whooped in front of merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Like, dude. Yeah. I'm talking about the store merry-go-round.
I know.
Cause niggas is trying to holler at a chick. One other nigga coming in trying to holler and like, man, fuck that old way. Man, that nigga ain't got no money. Like,
bruh, it ain't.
Now you fighting over a chick that both of y'all ain't got the number from.
No. And as a matter of fact, you don't know nothing about this man. You don't need to tear this man down just so you look good in front of this gal, man.
I seen a nigga get pistol whipped at the mall.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man.
Pistol whipped at the mall.
That's wild, man.
Man, it's so many stories at the Mall of Memphis, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah, when you see so many things pop off in certain kind of ways, it's like, hey, when you see it, that's already your first kind of warning. And before it happens, you can just go ahead and remove yourself. Like, I'm finna down go. Especially if you by yourself.
And if you notice, man, when you can be out somewhere, and this particularly used to happen like years ago. Especially like during the fair time, when you had fair time and you at the fair or, you at Liberty Land or whatever, right? Shout out to old school Liberty Land. And you could always tell when someone was about to pop off because you could feel the tension in there. You could feel it. I'm talking about, man, you could feel it.
You could be walking with your girl and not even a part of the tension. You could be like, hey, baby, let's go walk around this way. Let's go walk
this other way over here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go walk over. Now I'm trying to go to over here. No, let's go. Let's walk around.
Yeah, we can go walk around this.
Next thing you hear is folks running. They shoot. They shoot.
Like, wow. What happened? Hey,
I don't know who's on the other side. Man, I don't know who was over there, man, by the Pronto Pup truck. Yeah. What's it got, man? You could tell when something was about to happen. I could tell something about to happen.
I peep shit like, hey, you remember that, Billy?
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember that scene where it's like Nas and AZ, they coming out of the barbershop and AZ holding his baby. He's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and holler at you later, man. Yep. Then all of a sudden, dude came up to Nas. Hey, what's good, man? It's like, you see it coming.
You see it coming.
You see the shit coming. You like, oh, yeah, let me go ahead and go and remove myself. Hey, man, I'm gonna go and holler at you later, man.
Yep. That's
you see the shit. You know what the shit look like.
You know what it look like, man.
You know what it look like.
Out, man, you see niggas with hoodies on and you see them with their head down, man. And they eyes up, their head down, but their eyes up.
Now, I don't know, these new niggas do it a different way now.
Oh, man.
Because I'll put like this. Anyone who's listening to the podcast, if you're not from Memphis,
yes,
but those who are from Memphis, you already know
exactly
of this area that I'm about to talk about. If you're down on Beale Street and you go past Wet Willies,
you have gone too far.
you are now in danger. You are now in danger. Once you walk past Wet Willies, you know what? I'll say this. Once you walk past those wings, if you make it past them little wings where you take that picture in that little cubby hole, all them niggas is still standing on the sidewalk. It's like wolves looking at sheep walking down the street. Like,
I'm finna
look at that lame ass nigga right there.
Finna get him. I'm finna get him and his gal. I'm finna get both of them.
And they just be sitting. And you know what? It's like they don't hold it back. They already swinging their arms. They swinging their arms, getting ready to hit your motherfucking ass.
See, you know, that's why they put the police down there. That's why they put the police.
Them niggas ain't doing shit.
Man, but look.
They're not past Wet Willies either, nigga.
No,
the horse won't even go past Wet Willies.
The horse get there and be like,
nope. I'll stay on 3rd Street. I'll stay on 3rd. OGs, no, not. They stay right there at Wet Willies.
Yep.
They ain't going back the other way. You ain't going back, going towards 380.
Nah, that's the easy getaway spot right there.
Every time I see on the news when they say about like, and I'm sorry to say this, but every time you hear about a white person getting jumped or mugged, and they're like, he was down on so and so. So I'm like, dude, it ain't even no lights down on that end of Beale Street right there.
Ain't no lights.
It's like one street light on the left side of the street.
You ain't got no business down.
And it's all of it's like it's so dark over there. A nigga can just be like, whoosh, and grab you in the darkness. You like, dude, why are you down on that end anyway?
You know, they put the police got like a mini substation or something over there now.
Okay.
So they get, you know, they
still be getting their head bust over there.
But you know, them little, like that little park over there on the other side of the street from the Forum.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so easy to get away from, like, you could just whoop somebody, hop in the car and drive off. Who gonna find you? The police ain't finna take off and chase you back to North Memphis. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finna chase you downtown.
Oh man. It's funny, but it's not funny because downtown has this area where it's really, really popping now. But
it's spreading slowly but surely.
But they didn't get rid of the hood like they wanted to.
Nah. But you know what, man?
It's like the hood's still right there. It's like the White House in the middle of the ghetto.
That's what I'm saying. It's still hood. Like people don't be understand. They be like, man, talking about downtown, which is cool. I'm good with the growth. I ain't got no problems with it. But at the same time, you still right in between South Memphis on one side and North Memphis on the other side.
Ride that Lime scooter too far if you want to.
If you want to. I seen somebody riding over there. This tripped me out. Where was Claiborne Holmes, I think, used to be riding a scooter. I started to get a brick and throw it, hit him in the back of the head. It was like, what is you doing over here on a scooter? You ain't got no business, none whatsoever, on a scooter over here, bro. Like, you need to go on back down the other way somewhere. For real, man. It's just like I was doing a yard over there in Glenview. So, you know, Glenview kind of changed, you know, it's kind of changing a little bit now, you know what I'm saying?
Gentrified.
Exactly. And but it's a bunch of black folks buying properties over there now, which I'm impressed. I'm glad. And I'm out there cutting the yard one day, man. And there's people outside, they talking, neighbors, blah, blah, blah. This white dude come rolling through on a bike with a basket on the back, delivering some food. And he riding out slow, waving at folk and shit. And everybody get quiet and just stand there and look at him like, do you not know where you are?
They don't.
Like, you really don't know where you at right now. He just going through, he smiling, he gone back over there to Cooper Young area, go across the track and stuff. And I'm saying to myself, like, man, do these folks not realize, man, this is the hood?
But see, that's the thing. They don't know that. They just know that there's a new area that's blossoming now.
Yep.
So, hey, let me go ahead and move over here.
Yep.
Not knowing that the next street over, because like the whole Crosstown junk, the street over is the hood. I put like this. like I remember when they had that the big grand open, they had A-Ball and MJG performing outside.
Mm-hmm.
So if you couldn't park in the parking garage or whatever, you're parking on the street. If you parked too far
down
that street,
yep. Mm-hmm.
Nigga, that's the hood over there. And niggas is just sitting up there like,
yep.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
They already sitting on the porch looking at your ride.
So is
like, okay, I'm finna go and break into
this.
That
got an iPad on the back seat.
They already looking. And I'm like, y'all do know that it's still in the middle of the hood.
In the hood.
If you go outside and just want to walk around the block, on one side of the block, you might not come back with your things.
Yep.
So it's like,
yep.
You need to be mindful.
Right. But see, people be taking unnecessary risk a lot of time for the sake of, you know, I'm doing my thing. You know, I'm shopping or I'm whatever. And I'm in this neighborhood. They don't realize, man. They just don't get it.
Right.
But I'm like, don't take no unnecessary chances, boy. Cause your head get bust off. You be laying in the corner somewhere.
If you living in your new developed area, stay in your new developed area.
Yep. Stay in your developed area.
Like if you live in downtown, don't go outside that block of downtown at all.
Man, down there at no, I was
those niggas that's sitting outside the corner store. They're not the store greeters.
No, they're not. No, they are not.
They're not the store greeters. No, they might say, "Hey, how you doing?"
There's a little stop in, little gas station right there at Jackson in Cleveland, and they be outside that junk like all the time. So I'm getting some gas there.
I know the junks you're talking about.
This white dude pull up, you know, the one that's on cross street from Talk Barbecue on the other corner over there.
Mm-hmm.
This white boy pull up, man, and he got all his windows down.
Car running, probably.
But he pull up to he don't pull up to the pump. He pull up in front of the store. Mm-hmm. His windows down. He get out. Now he didn't leave the car running. He just took the key out. But he had all his windows down. So he go in the store. I see two dudes do this right here. They hold their head up and start perching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my man in the store, I can't go in there and holler and say, hey man, them niggas looking at your car because I don't want them to get me too. You know what I'm saying?
When he leave, this nigga,
man, exactly. Because I got to come back over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So man, I get my gas, man. Well, I get ready. I go in to pay for my gas, and he was getting ready to go. I just leaned over and said, man, don't leave your windows down no more. And I kept on doing what I was doing. And when I said it, the dude behind me in line said, yup. Don't do that over here, man. He said, you must want to get your stuff took, your whole car took.
Right.
He was like, oh, man, I just came to come run in. It was like,
Ain't no running in and running out in the hood.
Running in. And it's warm outside, too. Like, nah, ain't no running in.
That's joyride.
Man, what? For real, they had your junk somewhere, man, over there on Calvert or somewhere at Hollywood. Doing it, putting it on the video or something, man. For real, man. Your stuff be gone, dog.
Oh boy, man.
Man, how was your weekend, man?
You know what? I ain't really do too much. I ain't do too much. Man, when I tell you, man, I stay in the house, man. I stay in the house, man.
Yeah,
I ain't got. We were talking about this at the barbershop. We were saying it's like. All right, so I used to be the knucklehead and stuff like that, right? But
used to be.
These knuckleheads is way worse than how I was. So it's like now, I ain't got no time for no niggas, man. I ain't got no time for no niggas. It's like, hey, you know what? If I gotta go to the gas station, I'm going when the sun is out. I ain't doing that going to the gas station at 12, 1 o'clock, just because I can. It's like now when you hear people going like, so Sam Upshaw got robbed at the gas station at 2:03 a.m. You like, that's why that nigga got robbed. That nigga was at the gas station at 2 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck? Or like you hear about somebody got robbed at the car wash at 1 a.m. Why are you washing your car at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Well, if they in South Memphis at the car wash at 1 o'clock, I know what they do.
Yeah, I know what they're doing, but still, that's why you still get robbed.
Exactly.
You're at this. Can't nobody see what you're doing over there.
I was at the car wash washing my car at 1 a.m. on Bellevue.
Right.
Sure, you were washing your car, sir.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know why they robbed me.
Right.
They took everything, my keys, my wallet, my cell phone,
right,
my belt, my shoes.
But you smell like 3-pack of backwoods. Like, sure. Okay, yeah. And side note, niggas, how the hell are y'all smoking these backwoods, my nigga? Dude.
I ain't never had one, so I don't know.
Don't start.
Oh, that's true. What is that? Backwoods. Oh, you just roll up with them, I guess.
Yes. I say roll paper. Nigga, I had one, I damn near had a heart attack.
For real?
It's like the harshest shit ever to smoke with. God. It's worse than like a cigar paper. It's worse. You know, have you ever inhaled smoking a cigar?
Yeah. Just by accident, really.
It was worse than that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
I was like, dude, y'all young niggas are killing y'allself with this backwood. Y'all ain't got to continue to live y'all life like this.
And it's other ways to consume your medicine, man.
There are many other ways in consuming.
Yeah.
You can just roll with regular Tops papers.
Just roll some Tops papers, yeah.
2.5, 3, whatever the paper, whatever they're called now, zigzags, whatever.
Right, yeah.
Wiz Khalifa got his own.
And they still use it backwoods.
These, man, nigga.
Nah.
I can't remember what's the rapper name. He had a song called Russian Cream. And I was like, you know what? Let me see what this Russian Cream is. Nigga.
What is it? Backwoods?
Yeah. I mean, it's got it was a flavor, so it's called Russian Cream because it was like cream soda, I guess.
Oh, okay.
My nigga, that was the worst thing ever.
I don't understand, man.
Again,
I don't understand.
You do not have to continue to live your life this way. I
don't understand.
Put them backwoods down.
Man, I promise I don't understand.
Oh, man. I was like, I ain't never doing this ever again in life.
Now, I remember one time, man, it was probably the first time I smoked a cigar. And the first cigar that I smoked was probably like stronger than I should have had of a cigar, you know what I'm saying? And it was actually one of the smaller ones. It wasn't even like a big gauged cigar or nothing, or even like a that I thought of it to be a strong cigar. But man, I actually inhaled some in my chest, like. But it was kind of like I was told, like, nah, man, you just take the smoke into your mouth and blow it back out.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's kind of a thing like that. You'll get some of the tobacco. And
I still ain't really got that part, but I've been smoking cigars for I don't know how long. I still ain't really like, and you still don't inhale or smoke?
Yeah.
But
but you understand why. Because
hell yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, man, it took me one time to do that. And it took me one time. I was like, I ain't doing that no more. I was like, I was like, stomach started hurting, man. Some most of it. I'm like, man, what's wrong with me? I was like, man, I done called. I thought I was done. I was like,
your
man,
eyes be bloodshot.
Man,
you can't stop crying.
Bloodshot red. Man, I started coughing. I said, man, I'm having a panic, asthma, diabetes, high blood pressure attack all at once. Head got hot. I started sweating. I was like, oh, no, this ain't. Then my older sister was like, nah, man, you just bring it in and then blow it out. Yeah, you'll get some of the whatever. But man, I said, I was like, I said, oh no, man, I can't do this, man. Stomach was hurting bad as a mother. I thought I was finna throw up everywhere.
It's so how it be.
Man, I gotta bring this up, man.
All right.
We gotta talk about this real quick. Well, this actually, we could talk about this, which I think later on we'll talk about this for an entire episode.
I know what you finna talk about.
What?
You finna talk about the sweatpants shit.
Yes, sir. I'm about to talk
Go ahead.
I'm about to talk about the sweatpants.
But nigga, I talk.
What?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I'm not, let me say this first.
Listen to Sam's disclaimer and his lie.
No, this is not a lie.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The first, I did not know, okay? I thought the whole quote unquote gray sweatpants thing was an internet, Facebook, IG, Twitter.
Has the internet ever lied to you?
No.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
Even when they be joking, they still have all the truth.
You ain't lying. It really does. Like, you really can't, especially black Twitter, black Facebook, or black Instagram. Where, like, we be with them. We be with some real stuff. And LeBron James need to cut all his hair off. I'm sick of his hair.
Hey, that nigga been worried about his hairline so much that he forgot that he got all this hair in the
spot, a complete bald spot in the top of his head.
In the back.
Dude, just cut your hair, man. God, dog. Anyway, sorry. So, man, this man is the biggest athlete in the world, man. And he got a receding hairline and a bald spot. How you got both? This like a nigga having a foot and a hand cut off. Like, you can't walk or grab stuff. Anyway, okay. Man. So this whole gray sweatpants thing, I thought it was BS. I thought it was just woman talk. I thought it was just, just
nigga, I told you when I was objectified.
I know that, but I thought it was just one of a few instances, right? Mm-hmm. So I decided I got a couple pair of gray sweats, like different types. Like I wear them just all the time. This one day in particular, I rock my joints, right? Dude, I went to the gas station. I think I had like 2 to 3 stops. I have not felt so dirty in my entire life.
Mind you, Samuel has on gray sweatpants on right this very moment.
But that's besides the point.
Right. Okay.
I wear what I have.
Mind you, also, this is Sunday, so this is the devil speaking.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I changed. I know.
Lies and fallacies.
I changed after earlier. I got my church clothes earlier.
Lies and fallacies.
No, it's not no lies and fallacies. So I didn't know. It was like that. And this is because like people be talking, like they just be talking. So I take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I was like, what?
Is this the reason why you said like a couple of weeks ago, hey man, I just went shopping. I had to go get some clothes.
Yeah, I had to go get some clothes because I was wearing this type of stuff all the time. But I know it just this particular day.
This nigga went and bought nothing but gray sweatpants.
Man, shut up, man. Stop lying on me. I did not go buy nothing but gray sweatpants. That man is lying. I just happened to get two pair of them. I just happened to.
Oh, man.
But we've been growing up, we've been wearing these junks, man, our whole lives, man.
Well, we have been, but the generation of girls that we were trying to impress, they were unaware of that.
Yeah.
But as they gotten older, it's like, oh.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yep. And just if you notice the slightest difference that they made in the jogging pants, they make them a little more slimmer. They make them a little more tapered.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Which I ain't got no problem with. I'm cool. At first I was like, man, I ain't wearing that. Now I put something, I was like, oh, okay, these uncomfortable. They straight. I don't look crazy. I'm comfortable. I'm straight. All right. Bro, I make a couple stops, man. I was like, this is not.
You are now thotting around.
I'm like, nah, this ain't what I was expecting.
Wearing gray joggers, gray sweatpants, gray khakis, light gray, green, anything of that nature is off top. They're gonna be looking.
Yeah,
they finna be looking.
Yeah,
and you finna feel objectified. I told you, man. These chicks are straight horn dogs now.
Yeah, I mean, man, and then So,
they might as well turn into Donald Trump and just grab you by the pussy.
Yes.
Actually, they do that shit.
That's another thing.
They grab that man. I got so many stores where I used to work in the call center, and they just grab your dick and shit. You be like, I see it right there. Work. So cause you see it, you just gonna grab it?
Trying to grab it.
Word?
Yep. See, man, folks don't be believing that stuff. That well, they believe it. They know it's true. They just don't acknowledge it.
Then they say, whatever, Jace, you know you like that
I've
shit.
been grabbed by women a bunch of times. A bunch of times.
Yes.
Bumped into, rubbed up against, all type of stuff. You go out somewhere, you know, back in the day, we was going to a club or whatever.
And ladies, the rubbing your breast on our back, we know that's on purpose. We know that's on purpose.
It is. You got plenty of room to pass by.
Right. Oh, excuse me.
You got plenty of room. Yeah, okay, excuse you, my ass.
But mind you, that's the equivalent of us in the club rubbing our dick on your ass.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, beautiful.
Excuse me. Oh, it's so crowded. Excuse me.
Yeah. That's the most perverted shit ever, man. That's the most perverted shit ever, man.
But now you can't get that off. We used to be able to get that off.
You better not do it now. You better not.
But a girl was trying. She'll try when she get by. She's literally trying to rub to see. Like, I can't. Let me rub it against. Let me rub it against.
Oh man.
Let me rub it against. Ooh. Hey, excuse me. Oh, I'm so excuse me.
He's telling the secrets.
Like, okay,
tell them secrets. Bro, then I post on Facebook that I was never wearing gray sweatpants ever again. 240 something comments. 200
I saw that foolishness.
Likes, loves, laughs, whatever.
I saw a lot of perverted peeping eyes.
Yes. Ooh, eyes. Peeking around trees and shit.
Let me see it.
Let me
I was like, wow.
No picture or it didn't happen. Now these are all women. These are all women. All women making these comments.
Well, I would hope they were all women.
Yeah, they'd be.
Okay.
They better be. Ain't no dude on there, no bullshit like that. You on the wrong post, partner.
Oh boy.
You know, so like, man, that right there in itself lets you know that they worse than we are. And they're bold with it.
Very.
Because let me tell you something.
Very.
There's no way me and you could get on a lady's post and have them eyes and be like, nope. I need to see a picture. Dude, man, they'll report us. Right. They'll tag us and molest the post and all type of shit.
But again, that goes back to when we was talking to Southern Belle and Ellie Mae.
Yep. If
they like them or if they find them attractive or if they cute, then it's cool. But if the nigga ugly or if you done rejected them or if they find out you got a chick,
oh yeah,
he been rubbing all on my booty. I'm like, what?
What? I ain't never seen you a day before in my life.
Like, man.
Man, dude, I'm talking about, it was some ladies making comments. I was like, lady, you're married. You're not supposed to be saying that.
Hey, I thought I saw somebody say, I'm telling, mom, she's over here doing it again. that shit was hilarious. Like, that shit was hilarious.
Man, I'm tripping, dog. I said, man, these women acting a fool. However, posts like that always excite me. I'm gonna tell you why. It shows you what people are willing to engage with you on and what's really on their mind. Right?
But see, that's the thing. What they will not admit to, that's always on their mind.
That's always on their mind. Yes.
It's always on their mind. They just not as vocal. They're not as vocal as we are about it, but they are always thinking about it.
Yes. Yes.
Do you know how many times you could be having a conversation with a woman and you could be saying some shit like, man, that fool dropped the ball or some shit with the ball. Like, you see the ball. You people like, what, nigga? I'm having a conversation with you and you over here talking about balls.
Look, you be like, yeah, man. Man, them junks, man. Them folks over there, you watching, oh, no, I heard this before. You watching basketball game. You may be at a bar or something, and there's some women there, you know, whatever. You at the bar. You like, man, them folks hooping, man, They sure is. It look like they shorts they got shorter. What? What they got to do?
Yeah.
What they got to do with what I just said? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What? I can't. If I say that about Serena while she playing tennis and we sitting beside each other, I get cussed out.
That's how y'all watching this to look at her ass, you all that. But I'm telling you, just you can actually have a serious conversation about something. And if you say anything that might sound sexual, that implies a penis, a dick, or something like that, it'll get quiet on the phone for a second. Like, what? You had said this, or it'll turn into a sexual innuendo within the conversation. You like
conversation, like
I'm trying to have a real conversation with you right now, and you talking about sex.
Man, it's crazy, man. Like, it is really crazy. I just tripped. I tripped out about that. I wasn't like tripping, but I just tripped out about that. A lot of the comments was just funny, man. Just all, you know, just all in fun or whatever. And I was just laughing about it. And just kind of looking at the engagement from it or whatever. And it just goes to show you a couple things that, like, man, women, they're human. They get excited about certain stuff like anybody else does.
But just admit it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But do it on a regular basis too. Don't just do it when you think it's cool or it's somebody you like.
Right.
Or you think it's cute or whatever. Keep that same energy every single time. If we're going to have a conversation about objectifying the opposite sex, right? Because we're like, let's be honest, we grew up objectifying the opposite sex. And we both got sisters and mamas and whatever else. Mm-hmm. But we grew up looking at women, looking at booties, titties, whatever, right?
Right.
Making comments sometimes, getting slapped, or shut up, Sam. Shut up, Jason. Don't be saying it. That type of stuff, right? And then we
look at those cheeks,
right? Of course, right? And then they're like, "You so nasty." He's like, "Man, my bad, man. I'm just playing, man. I'm sorry."
Right?
I really ain't sorry unless you gon'. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like you like that.
Like, okay, then I take it back.
Right.
My apologies.
Yeah. But for real though, call me. Then that'd be next, right? Then we get older. And we're more, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you today. Man, you look great in that dress. You know what I'm saying? Or, man, that dress look good on you. Like, that's a good looking dress, but you make that jump whatever. Like, you make that jump pop. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to start complimenting and not being like a damn Neanderthal.
But they are turning into Neanderthals.
Turning into Neanderthals because you're out somewhere and somebody be like, damn.
Man, they ain't turning into cavemen on us, man.
And you turn around and look like, who is she talking to? I know she ain't talking about me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And you like, what? You seriously said that out like that?
They will text you, when you gonna give me that dick? You like,
wow.
Excuse me. What?
I give you what?
I'm telling you.
Listen, I am not.
I'm telling you.
I'm not a piece of meat.
I'm telling you. That's
okay.
Yes.
You're not going to objectify me. Okay? And you're not going to do this.
And if you have a problem with that,
here we go.
Guess what comes after? Why you acting like a bitch, Sam?
You gay or something?
You in your feelings? Why you in your feelings?
Ain't nobody in their feelings, man. You just came up to me talking about grabbing some dick or something. Like, what? Who say that?
This is what I'm saying, how savage they have become, sir.
Yeah.
We was talking about this in the barbershop. I'm telling you, it was like, man, they come to you just like this. And it's like, and if you saying no, you on your period?
Man,
They try to shame you or try to make you seem like you a bitch for not wanting to have sex.
Because that's how it is, man. That's how it is. And then, you know, and from that same post, we need to see some pics. So
man, I saw so many of them joints.
So of course,
and I bet you they the same women that post on they Facebook talking about they don't want no dick pics or something. But now you want to see a print pic.
I've seen a couple of them.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not calling any names though.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want no dick pics, but now you on somebody post talking about let me see it.
But I know exactly who you are. Hypocrite. Hypocrisy.
But again, it is who they want it from.
Exactly.
It's who they want it from.
Exactly. And I know, man, like, you know, I call those social experiments, right? I call them social experiments because you learn more about how people respond to certain things, what they think about certain things. Mm-hmm. And it gives you kind of a platform to have a discussion, in my opinion, to have a discussion about it. Because I use, like a lot of my Facebook posts as a platform for discussion, like, you know, not disrespectfully, but just to see what people think and how they view certain things. And all I say is, man, like, just be 100 all the time with it. Like, women, you know, women are attracted. They have their attractions the same way we do.
They need to quit being prudes.
Or not being prudes, or quit flogging like they prudes.
Yes, flogging like
you're not really a prude. You're just doing that to save or keep a certain shield up of who, you know, you want people to think you are.
But it's not even about what you think of them anymore. It's what the females that's on Facebook think of them. It's like, man, they probably choking on something right now. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the other thing, man. People do stuff for the book, and
like the teacher on Miss South Park, Miss Chokes on Dick.
This man here just really had to bring that up.
That's her name.
I know that's her name, sir. I know that's her.
That's the teacher's name, Miss Chokes on Dick.
We were doing so good. We were doing so good, man.
Hey.
We were doing so well.
We were.
We just had to go and ruin it. Well, it's ruined now.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
Don't be front like you don't do that, and you do. Like,
because my thing
that's nasty.
My thing is, in order for you to date, in order for you to hang out, in order for you to whatever, you gotta have a preference, so you gotta find somebody attractive. Like, it is what it is. Yes. It's not nothing. It's not anything it's not new. It's not new at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not new at all. So, you know, I just learned my lesson, man, about wearing gray jogging pants in public. Like, people, women lose their mind, man.
Now, mind you, once you leave Blue Jay Studios, you're going to be out in public with the sweatpants on.
I'm going straight home, man.
Okay, sir. All right. Okay. While you guzzle the glass of wine, I know you're not going straight home.
This dude here, man, just put my business all in the street.
What?
Just put my business all in the street, man.
Drinking of the libation, sir?
No, man. I'm just saying. No, I don't have anywhere to go after I leave here, sir. I'm going home. It's going to be too late anyway. I'm usually in bed by 8:30. 9 o'clock. 9:30.
Okay, sir.
So what I'm gonna
you know what? I can't say that because I know I be sleep by like 8.
Yeah,
9 o'clock.
Yeah. Your body, we didn't get to the age where
I value my sleep. When my body say go to sleep, I'm
going to bed. I'm stopping whatever it is I'm doing. Mm-hmm.
I fell asleep behind the wheel one time. I ain't doing that no more.
Man, tell me, man. I went to sleep one night. I worked back in the day. And I worked at a warehouse, so you know that warehouse work ain't no joke. I got all work on Shelby Drive and Kirby. This is when we still stayed in South Memphis. Man, I got in my truck. This is no lie, man. God was with me this night. No lie. I pull out the parking lot on Hickory Hill. I got to Shelby Drive where I made a left. And the next thing I remember was pulling up in the driveway in South Memphis at my old house. You know where we used to stay at. Mm. Man, I was like, my eyes bucked because I was like,
how'd I get here?
man, how I get home?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no, I can't do this no more. I was working them, man, 12, 14-hour shifts at the time. Like, oh, dog, I can't do this no more.
I done had plenty of instances like that, but this one time, it was like, I was like almost right around the corner from the house. And next thing you know, I was waking up and I was in front of a tree.
Just sitting there.
The whole front end of my truck is just, I had ran into a tree. I had fell asleep behind the wheel and hit a tree. I was like, I woke up and I was like, the fuck?
Wow.
Truck still running. I'm like,
that's wild, man.
Man, hell no. It just so happened I could put the truck back in gear and I drove to the house and I was like,
yep.
Dude.
Yep. That could have been and stuff like that happened, man. It could have been a route.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Anytime my body say, hey, I'm tired, I'm sleeping.
I'm going to bed.
Hey, my nigga, I'm finna go.
For real. I'm going to bed.
Ain't none of that sleep when I'm dead shit.
Nah,
yeah, I'm about to be dead,
man,
nigga. Shit.
I'm finna be asleep forever.
Man, we have some of the dumbest mantras ever, man.
We do, man. We do.
Man, I'm gonna sleep when I'm dead. Nigga, do you know if you don't get no sleep, you finna die?
That's that what Jesus said that, man. I can sleep when I die.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
It'll be soon. It shall be soon.
Bad.
For real. Your body can't operate like that.
So can't, dog.
Leave your computer on all the time without letting it get no rest or sleep.
Going automatically.
They just gonna burn up eventually.
So if you ain't got on sleep mode, they just gonna burn up. Yep.
You like, why my laptop acting like this? Why my computer? You ain't never shut it off.
No power it down.
Your computer gonna eventually find a way to shut itself off.
Shut itself off. Yep.
Because it's running on fumes. It's gonna shut itself off by itself. It's gonna be like, hold on, bitch. Hey. Okay.
That's a word to the wise, man. Unplug and shut down sometime, man. For real. To everybody.
Put that phone down. Hey, that's the reason why, man, that's the reason why all these folks acting crazy now, man, because
they don't know downtime. They always connected.
Yes.
Like, you
connected to everybody's emotions.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you just hit it right on the head, dog. You receiving the energy from all these different people through your eyes. And people don't realize what you see. What you see, your brain takes a picture of it. And if you constantly, man, looking at this fight video, well, you know, we used to see more fight videos. We don't see a whole lot of them now.
Oh, they still on World Star. We just not on World Star.
We just not on World Star no more. So you right. You got fight videos. You got twerk videos. You got somebody posting about, man, I ain't got no friends, man. Fuck friends. You know, loyalty at first.
Negative messages.
All these negative mantras and negative messages and stuff. And then you wonder why you can't lay down to go to sleep. You wondering why your attitude bad. And you ain't even a bad attitude type of person. You wondering why you feeling like the world done left you. And you got people around you all day, every day. Because you keep seeing somebody post that. You keep seeing people feed that negative energy out there. And it's true. When I started, man, deleting people, changing who I followed, following progressive folks and folks who do this in business or do this in whatever, like immediately, man, I see more positivity, more let's build black wealth, let's build black families, let's build relationships, let's build friendships, that type of stuff. I noticed even my own attitude getting better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the stuff I was seeing is more positive. You know what I'm saying? I always say what you see is what you eat. You know what I'm saying? What you see is what you eat. Whatever you see, that's the food that your brain begins to store. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
You know.
Man.
What's up?
Now I'm still listening to you. I was just trying to I was looking up.
I also think that this is one thing I will say as far as what we talked about the gray sweatpants thing.
Okay.
And women, what they see, what guys see. Man, 90s R&B, as bumping as it was, messed a lot of us up.
Why say that?
Because it gave us a false sense of romanticism and a false sense of love. A lot of those songs, man, first of all, I was probably way too young to be listening to it anyway.
Do you know what love is?
Do I know what love is?
Yeah.
I think, well, my definition of love is the ultimate level of discipline, understanding, and discipline, understanding, and long suffering. That's what I believe love is. And that's a little limited, but those are the three things that kind of come to mind.
I asked you that because while you say that, I was about to say, I don't really think any of us, especially our generation and the generation after us, I don't really think we know what it is. It's in some form or fashion, it comes off as one-sided almost.
Yeah.
So I don't really think we even know what the unconditional love, we know that through loving your kids, your children. And even then some don't even do that.
Yeah,
but
sometimes I don't even think unconditional love exists. Cause love is conditional, to be honest.
yes. So
The only love that's not conditional, man, is God's love, agape love. That's the only one.
right.
Because God loves all of us regardless, right? You know what I'm saying? And even God gets tired of you, but still.
So when you say that about the R&B, it's like with movies. You have writers that's writing what sounds good. It's like a nigga that's whispering sweet nothings into a woman's ear. I'm gonna tell you what sound good.
Yep.
So those love songs, yeah, they sound good. But real world shit, a nigga ain't finna keep this shit up every day.
Yeah, exactly. It's entertainment. And I think we took entertainment.
And ladies.
Took entertainment and we replaced it as law.
And ladies, the nigga who does do that shit every day, you don't want that nigga. You don't want that nigga, you ain't gonna respect that nigga who do that shit every day.
If he doing it every day.
He gets on your fucking nerves if he do it every day.
Yeah. Or there's an ulterior motive. One of the two.
What you mean? The dude?
The dude is an ulterior motive. Because nobody can keep that up forever.
At all.
Nobody can keep that up forever. Not like that.
Ain't no.
Because people be like, man, dude, you remember what you did to get her? You got to do all that to keep her. And I'm saying to myself, like, that would make sense if relationships were only based on what you can do for the other person. But that's not what relationships are all about.
But that's the reason why, like I told you one time before, it's I used to when I was younger, I used to date older women all the time. But older woman told me, don't start something you can't finish. So that whole, if you're starting it off like that, they think that this is something that you should be able to do.
To continue, right.
And in their mind, they feel like if he's not doing it, okay, that's something that he can't keep. So don't start something you can't finish.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes, all they trying to, if you take a chick to J. Alexander's or something on the first date,
yeah,
nigga, you have created a level for yourself that now you got to consistently beat your first date.
Yep.
Two for 20 ain't never bad, my nigga.
That's like a rookie that wins MVP, which really doesn't happen, but that's like a rookie winning a championship his first year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's possible, but when you do it, how you gonna top that?
How you gonna top it?
And when you don't, when you don't top it, it's like, nigga, what are we doing? We going to Chick-fil-A today?
You got to keep it up. Just
you can't go below. You can't go below the first date now.
Think about it. Magic Johnson won championship his first year as a rookie, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the team with Kareem. Magic came back and won 4 more chips before he retires, right? Everybody ain't as lucky as Magic.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't as lucky as Magic. Think about the Orlando Magic. Penny and Shaq.
They had Penny and Shaq.
They go to the finals and they lose to Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever go back to the finals after that? They did not.
Fuck. Crackhead Nick Anderson.
The 4 free throws. I don't want to keep saying that, but I keep saying it. Nick Anderson missed 4 free throws.
4. And this nigga was a pure shooter.
One of the best shooters in the league.
And this nigga can't shoot. He can't hit 4 free throws.
Yeah, he can hit 4 free throws.
At home.
Yeah.
Won that game at home?
I think that game was at home.
That game was at home.
Yeah.
You can't hit 4 free throws at home.
He couldn't hit 4. Yeah. So anyway.
This is a very great appropriate title for the show because we off on a tangent just off on random shit.
We are. It should be the random episode because we know some random shit.
Oh boy. But man.
But yeah, man, and we base relationships off of stuff that wasn't even possible to keep up. And I'm gonna do you one better.
I guess I do got something I want to flip back to.
Cool.
But go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this real quick. I can't, for the life of me, understand why people hate R. Kelly so much now. And 15 years ago, they had every single album that he had ever made. And 15 years ago,
publicly,
they hate his
publicly
music. They do.
Publicly, they hate his music.
And 15 years ago, they had the same information then that they have now about R. Kelly.
Trust and believe. I don't see nothing wrong with playing on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was.
Trust me.
The same way Sam Cooke was playing when our parents were celebrating Valentine's Day.
Or somebody's parents listening to Elvis Presley.
Right. Or Chuck Berry.
Yeah, I forget how old Lisa Marie was.
Exactly.
She was 14.
Exactly. What you got, man? What you got over there?
I want to flip back to when we were talking about what were we talking about? Yeah. We're talking about the frequencies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My first question is, do you believe in vibrations and frequencies?
Absolutely. That's how the earth revolves. That's movement.
So I see a lot of people that crack jokes about like, oh, you believe in stones, frequencies, vibrations?
Tell that person, let their heart stop beating and see if they believe in vibrations then.
I tell them like this, what do you think people was using before all this electrical shit came into play?
Exactly.
What do you think they were using back in when they were building the pyramids and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were using, hell, they say it in the Bible when they talk about the high priest had rubies and emeralds and stuff on his breastplate. Like, that junk just wasn't on there for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on, man.
It represented something.
It gave them some type of energy to receive messages.
Exactly.
So I'm like, come on, man. Like, if you really, because how I tell them, I'm like, if you really read the Bible like you say you do, it say that they have these things. They were using these things.
And the wise men followed a star. Oh, we don't believe in astrology. Oh, but the wise men had to follow a star to find Jesus? Okay.
But as far as with the vibrations and frequencies, all right, so if you understand it, do you realize that everything that we use today is to keep us, it's technically to keep us down? Because your body gives off a vibration and frequency of its own.
Of its own. That's right.
So think about this, you walk around with your cell phone, it has a frequency that it gives off. And it magnifies when you turn on the Wi-Fi. You're using your laptop that has Wi-Fi and all of that has a frequency. Your TV has a frequency that it gives off. You got a router that has frequencies in it. You have all these things that's so strong that's keeping your frequency negative. And we wondering why we are so negative all the time. But my next question gonna be, when people use the word urban, do you know that urban radio stations, so the word station confuses us, but you know the station is really a frequency, right?
Right.
Okay, so most urban radio stations are between 92 and 107. No matter where you can go in any state, the urban radio station is going to be not between 92 and 107. And it only works within that
urban
range, area.
That range.
those stations never have any type of message that uplifts while you are listening to that station.
They really don't.
It never talks about financial literacy. It never talks about eating healthy. It never talks about making money or anything of that nature.
Yep.
It's just negative or drama or music.
Kill a hoe, slap a bitch, give my money, give me this pussy, whatever. All that type of stuff. Misogynistic, materialistic.
Right.
Just toxic, whatever you want to call it, disrespectful. Especially when your boy Future come on. All his music is disrespectful stuff.
So it's like that. At some point, it's like either we got to start changing our own frequency. Not saying that you got to quit listening to the radio station, but take a break from it and listen to something else.
Listen to something else.
Or start promoting where you get financial literacy coming from 92 and 107 or whatever like that. Because the stations that do give financial literacy or whatever like that almost be close to AM stations or if they're on FM, it'll be on like a 80.
Yep, like a
88 or 80s, something like that frequency.
The voice of SCS is 88.5.
Right. But see, those lower frequencies don't keep you agitated.
Right.
The higher the frequency is always going to keep you aggravated. That's why I said 92, 107. That's a higher frequency that's always going to keep you. Have you ever heard your parents say when we was younger, you listening to rap music and it was like, it's making my nerves bad. They were used to listening to music that was not on 92.
Right, exactly.
Our music made them
uncomfortable.
Right.
Jittery.
So we're always hype because we was always listening to that.
Yep.
You can't even stay focused because you're listening to that station, that frequency.
That's where Crump came from.
Exactly. So it's like, man, if you once you start understanding the frequencies and stuff like that, it's like, dude, they really. It's like how you hear when you used to hear the Muslims talking about, man, the white man trying to keep you down. Hey, man.
You think so?
We'll just say the powers that be really trying to keep you. It's trying to keep, because it's not really affecting just us. It's affecting everyone who listens to their frequency.
Who listen to it. Yep.
And keep you agitated like that on that frequency. Like it's home cordless cell phones in your home.
Cordless phones, yeah.
They give off, if you notice when you used to buy a cordless phone, they would say has 800 megahertz, 1.5 megahertz. We are being oblivious to it. We know that means a stronger signal, but at the same time, it's a stronger signal.
That's why they tell you don't stand in front of a microwave.
Right.
Because that microwave, once it comes on, it emits waves even outside of it to whatever's in front of it. And because we're electricity, we have electricity running through our bodies.
Right.
There are ions and protons and neutrons and so forth and so on. There's electricity
that's turning yours negative.
Exactly, because that radiation is coming out. It has a negative or adverse effect on your organs, your attitude, and all that kind of stuff. That's why when there was like certain people that live like in certain parts of the world, because of how the magnetic field and force is, they're more depressed than people on, and then they got sunny weather or whatever, but they're way more depressed than folks be having suicides and killing people and stuff.
That's why you don't really hear that from country people.
Right. There you go. Because they ain't got a whole bunch of towers. They ain't got smog. They don't have car engines vibrating. They don't have trucks riding down the street vibrating the street, and making a noise and all of that kind of stuff. All they hear is
they hear the birds chirping. They hear nature is what they hear.
Exactly. They hear all that kind of stuff.
They hearing nature. It's like it's a different vibration out there. You don't have a lot of things that's aggravating them or anything like that. So, and if they're listening to music, half of the time them 92 and 107 can't even get out there anyway. Because now they're in what they call rural area.
They're in rural area.
So now they not urban. So their urban station ain't really reaching out there.
Exactly. Because by the time you get out there, if you leave that station on, by the time you get out there, it's already changed to something else. Anyway.
Right.
The format changes.
Right.
Yep.
So word to the wise, those who are listening to this joint. Hey, get a step ahead of everybody and get on there. Understand frequencies. I guarantee you. I put like this. For those who are listening, just a experiment. If you look at Channel 13 News, don't look at Channel 13 News in the morning. Watch Channel 5 and see the difference in how you feel. They give off a different frequency where they keep you. If you just watch Channel 13 all day, you're going to be hype all day.
Right.
Because they have got your blood pressure up where you just
up. Yep.
If you watch Channel 5, you're more chill. You got your news. It's not even talking about drama all the time. I put like this, the difference. Channel 13 will be on the scene. I think we talked about this one time before. They'll be on the scene of something at 4 o'clock, don't have any information, and we'll be talking about that junk till 10. Channel 5, they ain't even reporting about that junk until 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
Or 12.
Yep. But you know, folks just want to be first on the scene is all.
But first don't mean nothing. First just mean you was there first.
First on the scene. Oh, okay. Then.
Right. That's just like those niggas when I remember back in the day when the internet first started jumping, niggas used to be in comments like first. I'm like, what does that mean? First. And okay.
You want a cookie, nigga?
Because you was the first nigga to comment? So what?
That was so stupid, man.
What else do you have to say, dummy?
I remember that. That was
first.
So first.
And didn't say nothing else. First. First.
That's so stupid, man. God.
I wish I was on there where I could just be like, be the second nigga to like, and
or be like, second.
So
whatever.
Face ass.
Man. I really do want to get on some dudes sometimes on social media that be saying some really lame, corny, lame ass stuff, man.
Like what?
Just anything. I be want to be like, man, go sit your lame ass down somewhere. That lame ass shit. It just be some lame stuff. You know what else I hate about social media? The pandering.
But Sam, you are a panderer.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not a panderer.
You just pander on the podcast?
No,
is that what it is?
I don't pander. I don't pander on the podcast. I just tell the truth. Pandering is when you don't really believe in what a person believes in. You just front like you do to get their attention. That's pandering.
Oh, the trolling.
But that too. But the pandering, I'm talking about a woman will post, I don't need no man for nothing. I get my own how I get it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm an independent woman.
I feel you beautiful.
And then okay, thank you. Okay, podcast over.
I feel you beautiful.
Podcast is officially over because I'm just finna jump out of the window. The truth is too much for me. Beautiful, you know you deserve better than that.
I apologize for the cretins before me. Like what?
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't get so
man, it's like men out here just be on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? So, man, just keep doing your thing, baby girl. God bless. Be blessed.
And you know what? You know what the sad part is?
What?
It's women who still believe some of that shit.
Oh, they believe.
You know what? That's their fault when a nigga come with that fishing bait.
Yes. Yeah, so my man ain't. Nah, here you go, folks. This is it right here. Sometimes, ladies, you just gotta do the job that somebody else supposed to been doing, right? You know they talking about a dude,
right?
Here come a dude. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I've always, man, done my job as a man. Man, no, you ain't, man. You been a sucker and a fuckboy before too. Shut your ass up, lame ass nigga.
All I will say is,
I'm glad you took over because I was finna go off on a tangent right quick.
Oh, you will still be able to. All I will say,
I'm gonna save it.
All I'm gonna say is, ladies, no matter what nigga you talk to, he's gonna do some form of his own fuck shit.
Yep.
I'm sorry. At
some point.
Ain't no perfect nigga. It's gonna be a nigga that's gonna have his own little flaw that you're not going to like, and it's gonna be some fuck shit to you. So either
exactly.
I say outside of a nigga putting his hands on you, beating you or whatever like that, hey.
Yeah.
That nigga is just about as good as any other nigga. I'm dead ass. Like, come on, man. Shit. Every nigga got his flaw. Just like, ladies, you have flaws too.
So do.
That nigga's like, man, this bitch breath be stinking. But I love her. I love her. I love her.
Beyonce and Jay-Z. I didn't say that on the mic.
I'm quite sure Beyonce got a flaw. It was like, man, I can't stand this. But you know what? She's my queen.
Yep.
And I love her.
Yep.
And who else you gonna go to after that? Yeah. Again, this is a level that you put yourself on. What you gonna go after this?
Yeah, you can't. Like, see, that's the thing for Jay-Z, right? It's Jay, right?
Right.
And you hook up with Beyonce. They've been together about 20 years, right? Who do you if you break up with Beyonce, who do you get after that?
Right. And they've been together for so long. It's the thing of this. One, who else is gonna put up with my ugly ass?
Exactly. Who's gonna put up with my
now I gotta get comfortable with somebody else.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
And then I gotta sit here and watch.
Listen to her dumb conversation.
Yeah,
I can't say that.
Listen to her new album that's coming out, talking bad about me again.
Right.
Right. And then I gotta see her go to the Grammys with a third-year baseball player. Right. I mean, that's how it worked. And I'm Jay-Z. I'm Hove. I'm the GOAT. Right? I see why he made 444. And it told everything. I see why Salon beat the brakes off him in the elevator with kicking the dog shit out of that man's legs.
I still don't really understand that joint.
Oh no, that's what that was about.
What?
That's what that was about. She was doing that for her sister. Yeah, Salon was. She was.
Okay, somebody. Yeah.
That was for her sister. Yeah.
Somebody probably disrespect her sister. Like, no, you let some chick do that.
Yeah, and that's why he didn't do nothing. And you know what though? I gotta show a lot of love and respect for Jay on that.
What he gonna do? Put his hands on him?
But see what I'm saying? They didn't even know they were being recorded. They didn't know.
Still.
Right. But what I'm saying is there are some dudes that would have been like,
well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hold up. And would have would have did something back. Jay just put his hand down and grabbed her leg and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she was punching at him and stuff. He was blocking them and whatever. This man used to be a drug dealer.
Man, women don't be caring about
this. This man shot his own brother.
Women don't be caring about
this. This man stabbed on.
I'm put like this.
And Solange was like, I don't care who you are.
Right.
You're not finna mess over my sister. And I'm gonna kick the shit out of you right now.
Right.
And she went at it.
Women can be dating or married to a known killer. Like,
yes.
Probably have seen a nigga put somebody down. Nigga, you ain't shit. Smacking them. I'm like, do you know
this man is a mass murderer?
Right. You're just pushing limits. Like, what are you doing?
Like, this stuff crazy.
Calling them lame, calling them whack, calling them like, man, this nigga.
This stuff crazy.
Like, man. Okay.
But you know what happened to that lady last week? She was messing with some dude or something. She said a couple years ago, find dude was gay or something or whatever in Indiana or somewhere. So she went live and outed the man.
For real?
Yeah, she went live, outed the man. They killed that lady like a day later.
For real?
Yes.
I ain't heard nothing about this.
Dude, no. She went live telling everybody this man was a bisexual dude, gangster, whatever. She knows this. she tells a story that she basically tried to blackmail them. Like she went back to the crib. They was over there, a bunch of dudes in there doing their thing or whatever. She rolled up in there to get her phone. She had left. She rolled up in there to get her phone. She go and make a live calling these folks by name, talking about they buy and they do this and all this other kind of stuff. They whacked her like the next day. She was in her car driving. They shot and killed her in her car. She wrecked her car.
So her boyfriend and the dude she got him with?
I guess it was like a dude that she used to mess with or something. They weren't even boyfriend, girlfriend. It was just a dude she used to mess with. And when she found that out about him, she felt like she needed to go live about it and tell the entire world that he, that he this and he that, and he ain't this and he ain't that, trying to embarrass the dude.
Man, y'all need to quit trying to be so quick to go live.
Man, you ain't lying.
You can't take the live back.
Can't take that jump back. Once it's out there, it's out there.
You can't take it back.
I done seen some folks go live and miss all the way up. Man, telling stuff they know they ain't damn well got no business.
Especially if you drunk or something, like, dude,
man, bro.
You know how much stuff you just be telling on yourself?
Mm-hmm. My mama ain't shit. What? Do you know who looking at this?
Your mama, right now.
Right. And this how you doing. Folks don't be thinking, man.
At all.
They don't be thinking, man.
It's like now everybody is so... I don't know if they want their 15 minutes of fame so bad to the point where they just talk and put everything out there to gain the 15 minutes.
15 seconds. 15 seconds. It don't even last that long. 15 seconds.
And then half of the time when if you read comments or some of them, they talking bad about you. Like, man, get your ass off of here.
Exactly.
You look silly. You look.
Exactly.
And then the one or two, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Now you feel good because that one or two said that's right.
And you about don't even know them folks. Probably ain't never met them.
No, you don't know
in your
them.
life.
No, you don't know them.
Thanks, girl. Thanks, boo.
Thanks, sis.
Yeah, that's the other one, sis. Okay, then.
These hoes do not love you. These hoes do not love you at all.
At all, man.
At all. How the song go? They prey on your man. They prey on your downfall.
Yep.
They prey on your downfall. Just so, because they want, especially if you got a nigga that's really supporting you, they can't wait for you to fuck up. So
they can get them. Yep.
I've been wanting to tell you all her business.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Man, boy. I think we done rambled enough.
Yeah, we done. Ran out of time.
Have we ran out of time?
Almost. Yeah, just about. I got one last thing to say though.
Go ahead.
If you, what's the age limit for being a fuckboy? Is there an age limit for fuckboyness?
Nigga, Jesse Jackson is still a fuckboy.
Okay, that's all I had to say. Because I know it's like 45, 46.
Al Sharpton is a
47-year-old fuckboys in Memphis. Who like to talk about real niggas. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Now, that's going to be another topic. Yeah. What is a fuckboy?
Good question.
Because
we
could say something like somebody may have did something we don't like and we be like, man, that's a fuckboy shit. No.
It's really not. It's just something you disagree with, yeah.
Then might not necessarily be some fuckboy. It's a disagreement.
Yeah.
Fuckboy shit is something totally different.
Yeah. Fuckboy shit is extremism too. Like some stuff that you ain't even got to be doing.
Like trying to get a gal off of your name instead of their own merit. Exactly. That's fuckboy shit.
And talking to a chick about her dude or ex-dude or whatever, and you ain't never met this dude, but you talking bad about him.
Nigga, you know what? We finna let you air out all your laundry because you've been ever since episode 1.
No,
you've been having it's been a fuck nigga that's been doing something behind your back or whatever that you've been needing to get off of your chest, and it's been little innuendos within each podcast about somebody doing something.
Breadcrumbs, man.
Yeah,
breadcrumbs.
You need to just,
and there's
maybe not. You ain't gotta say the nigga name, but you have to go and have to air the mind out for real.
I ain't gonna say because if I say his name, I'm gonna say his name to him.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no, we ain't gotta do that.
No. That's
We at a
just-
different age now. Everybody
yeah.
can't handle the face to face.
Yeah,
Everybody can't handle face to face.
Yeah, I understand. So, yeah, but it ain't. You know, that's minor stuff, man.
You got Twitter fingerlings around.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that ain't nah. Let's pull up. Let's talk. No, that's where we came from, at least. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. If it's something really to talk about, that's all I'm saying.
And usually, a lot of times I don't be want to talk about because there don't be nothing to talk about.
It don't be nothing to talk about.
Because if I have something to say, and then how I run things in my head, I know you're gonna have something slick, and as soon as you have something slick,
right, and then something else be ready to happen. So yeah,
Tyson Fury your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyson Fury your ass is now finna be a catch.
There it is.
I'm got Tyson Fury your ass.
I'm Tyson Fury your ass.
Not Deontay.
But I'm not gonna do that one thing Tyson Fury did though.
Man, real talk. If they end up having a rematch, Deontay Wilder should whoop the dog shit because that nigga licking the blood off his neck. Now I know he really didn't do it, but the simple fact of that act of pretending like I can lick the blood off of you, all that other type of shit.
That was some real European.
That was some gypsy shit.
Neanderthalic gypsy bullshit is what that was. Like,
cause supposedly they do stuff with blood and all of that type of stuff. But so yeah, but
you ain't bro. Nah.
That might be the equivalent of spitting.
Yeah, you can't lick your tongue. You can't put your tongue on me, dog. Like that.
Yeah,
that's you done took something to a whole different level.
But if he was able to get away with that, that lets you know how out of it that man was.
Yeah, he was out of it.
That lets you know how out of it he was.
That man's eyes was like glossed over, like he wasn't there. Them lights was on, but wasn't nobody at the crib, dog.
They got a clip of that man, like walking back to his corner, and he like looking back at Tyson. It's that look like, you know, when you just get finished whooping your child and your child going back to the bedroom. Daddy whooped me. That's how he looked. Like he just got a spanking. He's like, lip quivering, like, my daddy. I'm sorry, daddy. Oh, man.
What?
He's not that far from Memphis, so I'm going to quit before.
You ain't lying. Hey, Wilder pulling up.
These is just jokes.
These is just jokes.
Hey, my nigga, I know.
Yeah, it was just jokes, man. Just jokes. Just having fun.
I ain't that good with my hands at all.
Always do.
I might get one punch, but I can't block this right.
I'm good with my feet.
Running. Running.
I'm good with my feet. Yeah. I'm good with my feet. It's fight or flight. Sometimes you need to fight.
Hey, live to see another day.
That's what I'm saying.
For real.
You live to see another day. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Charles S. Dutton.
No, man. That's not Charles S. Dutton. That is not.
That was him.
No, it wasn't, man. That's Pops and Friday. That's John Witherspoon.
But he says it on Master Society when they at the barbecue. But you live, you fight another day. When they're talking about getting him to go to school, he was in the school. He did say that. You live, you fight another day.
I can't do shit without getting called Charles S. Dutton around this
We're gonna wrap this joint up, but Nick, I do got one other thing to make.
What's the last thing?
Nigga.
What?
Leave the turtlenecks alone. Y'all niggas, whatever y'all trying to do, do not resurrect the turtlenecks back, man. I've seen nigga, the cover picture of you is in a turtleneck.
I know that.
I've seen other pictures of you in a turtleneck. I've been seeing Diddy. I've been seeing Jay-Z, other niggas bringing the turtleneck back. Do y'all know y'all look like?
It's a classic, man.
Y'all look like between an anteater and an uncircumcised dick. Y'all look like uncircumcised dicks out here in suits. Like the head just finally peeked through in a suit.
That's some disrespectful shit. That's disrespectful, man. It's style, man.
Okay, all right.
Style.
Look like a turtle just laid an egg. No. Every time, like when I see T.I. and all them niggas doing interviews, I'm like, a turtle just laid a beige egg.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Like, it needs to, I'm like,
Oh, my God.
Please do not resurrect the turtlenecks. I beg of you.
It's already been resurrected.
I beg of you.
Turtlenecks.
And they trying to bring the double-breasted suit back. Please.
It's been back.
Please. Stop.
It's been back.
Stop.
It's been back. Double-breasted didn't go nowhere. Just we weren't wearing them.
It's like an occasional. It's an occasion suit. They wearing them junks all everywhere now.
My partner says a dead man suit. He said that's a suit you bury your granddad in.
It's actually a suit for big dudes. For big dudes to hide the stomach, to hide the gut. That's what it's for. Or if you go into a formal, like an admiral occasion or something.
Man,
like,
God, dog.
Like if you're a captain,
that
like
ain't the
a
only
captain.
Time you wear a double-breasted suit,
if
man.
you going to church, yeah. Or not even that. But I'm telling you, it's made for a bigger, stocky guy. For big dudes who got a gut. Because it hides the stomach.
Yeah, it sure does. You got dudes 130 pounds.
What a double-breasted suit on, like, nigga? What? Nigga, like, you got a zoot suit on. Cab Calloway ass nigga. Hide it, ho. Looking ass nigga. Like, what the fuck? Face ass. Dick Tracy looking ass nigga. Man, I'm gonna start checking these niggas. Dick Tracy.
Oh, man. Looking like an extra in King of Harlem.
The Mask. Man.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right.
It's been a great show.
Yeah, I'm done getting off on a tangent, checking these niggas.
It's been a great show.
Looking like laid eggs and anteaters. Ladies, anytime y'all see a nigga in turtleneck, just like, oh, he do look like an uncircumcised. Just say that when you walking by.
And I swear, he will never wear a turtleneck again.
Ever again.
He'll wear a mock neck or a V-neck.
Hey, I'm cool with the V's.
I'm cool with the V.
I'm cool with the V-neck.
Mock neck shirts of 73-year-old men. So don't wear those. Because my dad got like 12 of them. Hey, son, you want to try this? Nah, I'm good. I got one I think a little bit too small. Yeah, no, I'm straight.
All right.
I'm straight.
5 more years.
No, sir. I won't. Ain't no 5, no more nothing. No, sir.
What's today's date, people?
No, it don't matter. It don't matter what today's date is. I'm not wearing a mock neck shirt until I'm like 60.
Now it's until. Okay.
When I'm
you gonna be wearing them
okay.
I'm telling you, I know I would never wear a turtleneck. You know what? I had one time, and I was like,
wear a turtleneck, man. I wear a turtleneck. Nah. I don't have a problem with turtlenecks.
I took a picture of one time. I'm like, you know what? Nah, this ain't for me.
Grizzlies in the A spot. Playoffs.
They ain't going nowhere. I don't know. The Pelicans might get them, but I don't think they're going nowhere.
Well, the other two teams are 3.5 games behind Pelicans and Trailblazers. So I think they're gonna get it, man.
Who's Grizzlies?
Yeah, I think they're gonna get that A spot. They 5 game. Well, they 3.5 games ahead of the Pelicans. So
it depends on who number 7. Because depending on who 7 is, and they drop down, all them can go up. But yeah. It's a good podcast. We can go ahead and wrap this junk up. Saran, Raps of Reynolds.
There it is.
Sir raps a lot.
Sir raps a lot.
Sir rap.
Saran raps a lot. I don't even know what that means. I have no clue.
I'm just playing with words. That's all it was. So now niggas just be sticking with it every time you say it. It's a rap. Raps of Reynolds.
Goof ass.
Hey, we all got a goofy nigga in us. So
that's true.
Y'all niggas just trying to be hard all the goddamn time.
Hard all the time.
Stop it, fool.
Yep.
Stop it, fool.
They lunching anyway.
You just as lame as me.
Yep, they lunching anyway. Speak for yourself.
And truth be told, I ain't a lame.
I was about to say. I was like, I knew that was coming.
Nah.
The disclaimer.
But yeah, we finna go ahead and wrap this son up. I am your host, Jason JWillDoes, and I got my guy, Sam, Ivan the Great. The Grizzly.
Ivan the Grizzly. Grizzly Bear.
You know what, nigga?
What?
That last shit you did on last podcast, you sound like the Sith Lord.
What?
The Sith Lord from Star Wars, and you was like, I am your father. I'm like, this nigga sounds just like the Sith Lord. What the fuck? Nigga, get out of my house, devil.
Bring them to me.
See?
The force is strong with them, but you can overcome that. Bring them to me.
And we got this show. This nigga sounds just like this, man. This nigga silly enough.